Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So my name is Sam and today what we're going to talk about is what should you gift a minimalist? Now, as a minimalist, I get this question all the time because people are like, what should I give you for Christmas? What do you want? You don't want items. You don't want things for your house. I don't want to clutter and give useless things. So what do you want? Now, you'll probably hear people say, oh, experiences. But here, we're in 2020, where there's a pandemic, where half the country is locked down. So what experience can you give? Not too many. Now, maybe you're in a part of the United States or even the world that you're allowed to do experiences, because I know there are certain areas that are fully open. But here, I'm in New Jersey, right outside of New York City, so you can imagine that the lockdown is in full force. So today what I'm going to do is explain what you can gift a minimalist here in the world of 2020. So with that of experience things, you think, okay, well maybe I could give them like maybe a yoga class or a cooking class or things like that. Now sure, maybe we can't go in person, but there's so many online things nowadays. Even if you just look up like online yoga classes or online cooking classes or really anything that the person that you're giving the gift to is interested in, I'm sure there's an online class out there for them. Now also, if let's say you've been speaking to that person and they say, oh, I've always wanted to maybe learn a language, or I've always wanted to, I don't know, do something in regards to that. You could give them a subscription to maybe Babbel, which is, I think, like a language app type thing where people could learn different languages. Also, there's maybe subscriptions to magazine type things. There's also a thing called like Audible, which is actually a subscription service for audiobooks. So I know that's kind of a big thing. I know podcasts and YouTube and stuff like that has definitely been growing over the last few years. So a lot of people are interested in those things. So any type of subscription, that could be a really good gift. Now, even you could think of subscriptions, not like learning subscriptions, like the books or the languages, but you could think about subscription as in maybe a Spotify or an Amazon Prime or Netflix. Everyone loves those. So getting those like a full year subscription for someone, that is an awesome gift too. Now, going on with that experiences, obviously, if you're not in a full lockdown area, you could do things like concerts, sporting events, and all of those types of things. But think about things even on a smaller scale. Just an experience, maybe like, I don't know, maybe someone has a family and giving them a gingerbread house making kit or something like that would be really nice because now they can make this, they can even eat it after, they can experience that with their kids. Now, think about experiences that you could do in like your everyday, like inside, rather than like the big experiences like going to a concert, things like that. Now, speaking of eating the gingerbread house, think of food-related things. Honestly, I would say every minimalist loves food-related things, or every person loves food-related things. Now, I don't want to generalize, but I guess I'll speak for myself. I absolutely love food-related gifts. Now, actually, if you guys look back in my, I did a box reveal, Secret Santa, I don't even know what you want to call it, but I got a tremendous amount of food in that, and I have to say that it was the best gift ever because I ate it all, I enjoyed, and there was no clutter in my house. So in terms of food, you can either send them a grocery order. There's like Peapod, Fresh Direct, Amazon Food, something, I don't even know what it's called, but there's so many different food services out there that you could actually send a full grocery order. Or there's even things where you could send pre-made meals, you could send like packaged recipe meal things. I don't know how to describe it. They send you pre-packaged ingredients for the meal so then you could go ahead and make it. So something like that is really good. Or if you know that there's a certain food that a person really likes, for example, like my dad. Every single year his birthday comes around and I never know what to get him because he doesn't like materialistic things. So I think to myself, and last year I was like, oh, sausage and peppers, that's his favorite meal. So what I did is I made a big thing of pasta, I made homemade sausage and peppers, and I brought that to his house for his birthday so he could have a beautiful home-cooked meal on his birthday. And he absolutely loved it. So something like that, even just making a dish on your own, that could be something really good food-related that a minimalist might enjoy. Now, also another experience type thing could be a spa or maybe a salon. Now, again, obviously in the corona world now, you might not be able to go out to a spa, but think about maybe like a pamper spa day inside. Maybe getting them nail polish or getting them something for their hair or something that they can utilize. Now, only get that though if you know that person is into that, because otherwise it's simply just clutter. So in all these things that I'm talking about, make sure that it is specific to the person, because if someone doesn't like those, I don't know, gingerbread making things and you get that and they're not going to use it, then it counts as clutter. If they don't like the nail polish, then that counts as clutter as well. So really just think about the individual person and think, will they actually use this experience or this item? Now, another one that I think is actually pretty cool is getting them access to like Ancestry.com, or I think it's called like 23andMe or something along those lines, so they could see their lineage. Now, again, that's not any material item, but I know a lot of people do that because they enjoy seeing where their ancestors came from, the different aunts and uncles maybe they didn't know they have, maybe they don't know their lineage and they want to understand that a little bit more. So I think that that could be another cool gift that, again, is not materialistic. Now, adding on to those experience type things, you could do a family or couple photo session. Now, if you are a photographer yourself, maybe offer to take some free photos for them. If you're not a photographer, maybe hire a photographer to take some photos of them too. Now, this again, you could kind of do in that social distance aspect. So even if you have a photographer, I could have the person stand 20 feet away and still get beautiful images of them or beautiful pictures of them. So that could be another thing. Now, it depends on how comfortable you feel interacting with other people and all those things, but it could be an option where it's not a group situation, but it still is that like interaction and experience type feel that most minimalists say that they want for Christmas. Now, again, I'm generalizing for this whole entire video. So if you're watching this and you're a minimalist and you're like, I wouldn't like that, I don't know why she's saying that, obviously disregard that. As I keep mentioning, make sure that your gift is specific to that individual person that you're gifting to. Now, another one is a diffuser or any types of oils for the diffuser. So for example, I already have a diffuser. So if someone gave me oils, that's something that I could use for my diffuser. Now, it's not going to be clutter because it's going to be something I'm actually going to utilize. So if someone already has a diffuser or already has candles, maybe like a candle warmer or something that you already know that they enjoy, already know that they use, giving them more of that item. Another gift is a lot of times people like to garden or they like just flowers. So for example, if I give you a potted flower for your birthday or Christmas, maybe someone likes to decorate their house. So if you see in their house they have a lot of foliage, a lot of plants, that could be a good thing to add to it. Now again, that's not clutter because it's something that they already enjoy, they already put in their house. Also on top of that, eventually it will die. So even if they don't like it, at least it will die eventually and it won't clutter up their house. Also, if they have a garden of their own, maybe getting them seeds or plants or things like that that they could plant in their garden, that could also be something that they could utilize that's going to be beneficial to them and not just clutter up their house, but it's actually going to help give them wonderful produce or beautiful flowers for their garden. Now, this is probably my favorite gift out of all of them, and it's the gift of time. I don't mean by spending time with the person. Now, sure, that could be great too, and that could be a gift on its own, but I mean giving them back their time. So for example, offering someone, if they have kids, to babysit their kids so they could go out on a date night. Or maybe cleaning their house. Maybe they're running all over the place and they don't have enough time to clean their house. So gifting them a clean house now saves them time. Or maybe making them dinner, or really anything along those lines that saves them time. Now you could do this in terms of like a coupon book too, like giving a gift maybe to your significant other or to a grandma or a parent or really anyone that says like, I don't know, free dinner cooked by Sam, or even for kids or something like stay up 30 minutes extra late. Maybe their bedtime's 9 o'clock and now they want to stay up to 9:30 or 10 and watch a TV show. They can hand you that coupon. Things like that you might not think that kids would actually enjoy, but I have to admit, I got some of those coupons when I was a kid and I'd like whip them out, think I'm being sneaky when my mom tells me I'm have to go to bed and I'm like, nope, I got 20 more minutes, I got 30 more minutes. So something like that, you might think, oh, well, kids, they really like materialistic items, but little things like like that could just be cute stocking stuffers to make them feel like they're getting extra gifts when you're not actually needing to spend any more money or anything that clutters up your house, because I'm not a parent as of now, but I know for sure that in the future when I'm not going to want to get all these extra gifts, because then what are they going to do? Just end up sitting around the home and the kids get bored of them in probably like 2 minutes, and then I have all these random toys all sitting around my house. So that's kind of a tangent. But anyways, coupons, things like that, that is definitely a wonderful gift too. Now, the last and final one is gift cards, or honestly, just cold hard cash. Who doesn't like that? Gift cards help with experiences because it allows you maybe a gift card to a restaurant that they really like, or even if it's a gift card to Target or whatever, they can go and buy an item that they truly value and that they truly want, rather than you just getting them a whole bunch of things that are not as meaningful to them. Now, I know a lot of people are against cash and gift cards because they want it to be a more like meaningful gift. But to be honest, I think that is really meaningful, because now you get to gift actually what they want rather than trying to guess what they want and then give them a useless item. So that's just my take on it. I personally love gift cards. Every single year, my grandparents give me as well as Camille gift cards for Christmas, our birthday, as well as any other holiday that comes up. And they actually fund all of our date nights for the entire year. So we spend $0 all year long. Maybe they give us like a $25 gift card to this place or $25 to the movies. Now, obviously, that changes with Corona and everything going on, as I mentioned before, but it allows us to have so many date nights. So then we get to spend like $0. And that's such a meaningful gift to us, because they are essentially giving us the gift of date night, which is honestly the best gift that anyone could really give me. So anyways, with that, those are all of my tips to gift a minimalist. So comment down below, let me know if you guys have any other tips or tricks, or maybe you're a minimalist and maybe there's certain things that you would love to get as a gift, or maybe you're questioning and saying, oh, I have a sister or brother or niece or nephew that is a minimalist and I'm trying to figure out maybe what to get them, and let me know if this helped you. So with that being said, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye guys.